If you frequent the internet on a regular basis, you probably hear terms thrown around like, for example, social justice warrior. A social justice warrior is a type of individual who is very into activism and speaks out on a lot of different issues, but unfortunately social justice warriors often get painted in a bad light because they often speak more than they actually listen. And I recently had somebody tell me, well, Donny, you're a social justice warrior. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't identify myself as a social justice warrior. I think of myself more so as a social justice educator. And the reason why I think that is because a social justice educator to me is the kind of person that, yeah, we speak out, but we also spend an equal amount of time listening to other people's perspectives. I love listening to people who disagree with me. I love listening to people who have a certain perspective that may be able to help me understand something new, because as a teacher myself, I love learning as much as I love helping other people to learn about different issues. And I kind of take that with me when I go out in the world and I, like for here, for example, and I try to be an activist, because everybody needs someone to listen to them. And when people are given the opportunity to have their words be heard, they are more comfortable with hearing what I have to say as well. So that's why when I see a lot of YouTubers like The Amazing Atheist or Mr. Repzion, P.S. love them both because I've subscribed to them for a long time. And when I see them use examples of social justice warriors, I always think to myself, I'm like, you know, I'm glad I'm not like those specific social justice warriors, because to me they spend more time preaching and speaking out than they do actually trying to listen to people as well. And you know, hey, I may not agree with people on certain things, and I may not understand it if they don't help me understand their perspective, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to continue to speak out and be firm with my point of view. But it's a process. It's important for a person to listen and then to speak out as well. And you know, I think maybe people would come to a better understanding of one another if that type of process took place more. So that's why I identify myself as a social justice educator, not a social justice warrior, because my goal is to educate, and through education, that is how I fight. I fight through knowledge, I fight through fact, I fight through helping people see a different perspective. Anyway, if you guys liked this video, please comment in the comment section below and give it a like. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you are interested in my content, feel free to do so. For those of you who continue watching my things every day, I really appreciate it. Thank you for always encouraging and empowering me. And let us just try to educate and let us listen, because really at the end of the day, education is as much about listening and learning as it is about teaching. Sometimes listening itself can be just as powerful as the act of speaking out is. Anyway, thank you guys again.